big wave. You can see us all right, or throw a five in the comments below. Welcome. We are in the midst of this whole drive to Destin income producing activity call. And you know that something big is happening when there's resistance. So we had a fun time yesterday. So now we've locked this down with a password, which happens, right? There's growing problems that are out there. Who here wants to grow, right? This year, you want to grow. But with growth, there are challenges too. So you guys got to see live how we just pivot. So I just want to really give kudos to every single one of you for just navigating. You know what I loved, Cindy and Lindsay? Like when that whole thing happened and we had to come back onto the call multiple times, like the team just was like on it. They're just like communicative. They figured it out. I thought we'd lose people in the shuffle, but you guys are on it, you know? So congratulations to each and every single one of you. So lots of fun. And the intention is that will never happen again. So let's see, you know? So, but with that, we are moving. Who here has felt that as you've been plugging into these calls, you've been growing? Like I have. This has forced me. I don't know about you, but this tracker is making me do stuff. Like it's staring me in the face every single day. And I'm just like, I got to go make this happen. And it really, really is super helpful. So I'm in a lot of prospect conversations now, recruiting new people, getting new customers. And man, the best solution to any type of drama in your business is new blood. All right. So with that, let me give a couple of pieces here real quick. I just made this post, but as you know, we are driving towards Destin. And as we're driving towards Destin, it's like this event is something else. So I've updated the list. I've posted this in the partners groups. If you don't see your names on it, the way I'm doing this is we have a messenger group for the Destin event so we can say organized. So I'm just pulling that list and I'm putting those on here. So congratulations to every single person that's on this list. In fact, there were so many names, we have to now have a second page. So congrats to that. I know that we can roll over 100 people into this. Like I just know. So we got time on the clock, kind of, but use this opportunity. Every day, think to yourself, who else can I talk to go? Because I already know that when you get off the call, when you get off that meeting, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, I'm just going to pick on you real quick because we miss your voice and I know you're still recovering. But we were on a mastermind around this call. And Lindsay, I'm excited for you to be on stage. It's going to be so much fun. But how did you feel after just doing some planning around this event?
Yes, well, the event's going to be incredible. First of all, I mean, we have so many incredible speakers you're going to see during the breakout sessions. There's so many people that are giving you just a deep dive into what they do in their business daily, what they do weekly. I'm super excited about some of the people that are in our breakout session because one of them, if you guys don't know, Tammy, I'm going to butcher her last name, Melchizedek. Is that right?
Yeah, good job.
You guys, she's been in this industry for, I think she said, my brain's kind of foggy, 13 years, 19 years. I can't remember, but she's been in this industry a really, really long time. And she has made seven figures in this industry. And she's powerful. She's powerful in so many ways. And she's going to be giving you guys all her nuggets. Truly. I mean, we talked through what we were on like an hour and a half, you guys, I
Yeah.
think, with Brent Palmer, Tammy Melchizedek. Who else? Was that it?
Yeah. And then Julie Park will be there if she was on
Julie
that call. But yeah.
room. And it's going to be the most powerful. And that's just our room, right? Like there's a lot of other rooms. But I walked away from our session going, oh my goodness, like the people that are going to be in that room are going to absolutely explode their business in 2025 because they are going to be getting the most incredible tips. The things Tammy was throwing out that we were like, yes, you have to share that. You have to train on that. It's going to blow you guys away. It really is. She's incredible. And like I said, that's just one room. That's just one breakout session. There are going to be 4 of them? Are there
I
4?
a lot, something
Yeah.
like that.
And that's just one afternoon. I mean, it's crazy just what we're going to get at this event. So if you are not going to Destin yet, you have to be there with us. I see Charmaine on here. We have somebody that's just as of this morning, Charmaine and I are talking to, that's coming. Nancy, I don't know if she's on here, Charmaine, but she's like, okay, I've got to be at the event. We're like, yes. So people are booking their tickets and their ways to get there today. So as leaders on this call, help them get there. Just help them get to the event. The one event that I wasn't going to go to, I ended up going to, and I made my first 6 figures that year going to the event. So you have to be at events.
Let's go. Let's go. And if you can't go, Angela, I know some people are like, man, I have a vacation at that time. Oh, I get it, right? But promote it to your team and we'll definitely take care of them and everything. But if you don't have a vacation planned, then no excuse. Let's figure out a way to get there. And by the way, we do have in our team boards, we have a whole Destin Connect folder and we have an agenda in there. We have something that you can do to promote yourself is there's a cool flyer that you can make for yourself and shout loud and proud. Like you might just post this and people be like, wait, you're going to Florida? I'm in Florida, for example. And you could just invite them down as well, too. And speaking on the breakout room, Lindsay, what Tammy and Julie Park are going to be doing is Julie Park this last year, hit CEO, was able to go around the world to multiple stages, multiple PXPs, Milan, Japan, everywhere. In that breakout room, where you will learn the one skill that allowed her to be on stage around the world. Who here would love to learn that secret, by the way? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments below. And that's just breakout on Thursday, let alone the other days as well, too. So we are pumped. Awesome. Cindy, anything on your mind before we dive into IPAs and everything?
Oh my gosh. I was looking at the calendar and we don't have that long until Destin. And when we were meeting with Brent and Tammy and just kind of collaborating on what this mastermind session is going to look like and sound like, holy smokes, you guys, it is going to be, I think it'll be a serious inflection point in your business that you're going to be inspired, but then you're going to be given tactical strategies and know-how to be able to go out and absolutely dominate your business. So we're really excited and honored to be standing up there with Brent Palmer, James Zhang, and Tammy Melchizedek. I'm going to get that right.
You got it.
They're amazing. And Julie Park too.
Yes.
We got a glimpse on what Julie Park does and has mastered. And I'm telling you guys, you are going to want to be in that room. Okay.
Good. So good. Come on. All right, guys. So think today, you don't have to grab your ticket. If you have people that need to go to get them onto this, we will definitely take care of them and life is going to be good. But how do you drive towards it? How are we driving towards it? Is we are following this amazing tracker, because if you do the daily habit business, like what Lindsay says, then you will win. You're going to grow your business. You're going to grow your people. You're going to get your people there and everything. So this really is the key to doing that. Remember, if you're going to Destin, if you do this 15 times, then you're invited to a special mastermind with us as well, too, just for this team as well. So with that, let's dive into some IPAs. Feel free to raise your hand if you did something that led to a sale, led to an enrollment, whatever that it is. It led to money in the bank. Hit that raise hand on your Zoom. We love to hear from you. And remember, just want to encourage, this is your opportunity to be able to empower all of us, but also for you to work on your training ability. And we're going to help you to do that. And it's going to be amazing. So hit that raise hand button. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we'll start picking people randomly. Russian roulette. All right. I see Joanne Hewitt here. What's up, Joanne? Let me make sure that you can unmute yourself. What's up?
Oh, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Okay. I'm doing okay. I've been posting about my gym activities during the week. And I've also been doing all the posting and everything. Finally, a lady that I didn't even know was watching. She never commented. I didn't even know she was there. she commented and she says, you know, what are these things? And I told her I went to the boards, brought out the information about what they were, and finally she just sent a link. I sent her the link and she bought it. I actually sent her the website. I didn't send her the link. I sent her the website and she bought from the website. And I'm going, wow, this stuff really works. Thank you, Cindy, Lindsay, James.
Wow.
Bye.
Wow. Congratulations. So just to share this, and Cindy and Lindsay, I'll pull from you guys on this. Good documentation. If you've been on your body balance challenge, document your journey. So if you've been if you're not following Joanne, you might want to. It's so fun. It kicks me in the butt every single day. Like I think I went to the gym this morning, Joanne. I was thinking about Joanne Hewitt because I'm like, gosh, I need to go do this. So document your journey. But Cindy, Lindsay, any notes on that? Oh, I have to unmute you guys. Okay. There we go. I'll make a co-host. Whoops. Okay. You're good.
Lindsay, you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say what Lindsay's probably thinking anyways. Joanne is being the perfect example of two things right now. On this tracker, the very top line is be proof that the products work. That right there is her showing up front and center on her social media every single day, being proof that the products work if you work with the products, right? I love, love, love this action step that she is doing so loudly and boldly, publicly. And the other thing that she accomplishes with this is so often we think we need to be at the perfect end result of whatever it is this product's supposed to do. And there's so much more value in bringing people along on your journey with you, which is what Lindsay has also done masterfully, is just walking people through losing that first 5 pounds, that first 10 pounds. Doesn't need to be some dramatic 150-pound weight loss for you to be able to talk about why this product is helping you. And I know that Joanne is accomplishing that right now as well.
Yeah, I love it, Joanne. You really are an inspiration to all of us, truly, like James said. And Joanne, you've been, using this product and a part of this business for a long time. And it's just proof to all of us that regardless of how long you've been here, how long you've been using the product, how long you've been with the company, it still works. There are people watching you, right? You guys, I mean, obviously, I was super sick yesterday. And I got a customer yesterday. A customer went and ordered. Did I do anything real? I mean, to be quite honest with you guys, I was in bed all day. So did I do anything business wise? No, absolutely not. But just it's the point is you do this daily tracker, you do this business daily, and it builds up over time. People continue to watch you, and then all of a sudden you're in bed sick and you're getting customers. That's the point. But you have to fill the funnel. You have to fill your pipeline. I want to pull, and I'm going to put him on the spot here, Eric Minter. Eric he also does this really well. What Joanne does, where he takes people on a journey. I saw him yesterday donate, just something so simple. And Eric, you might want to speak to this, but he said, I'm donating my clothes, like my third round of clothes that I'm donating. People are like, what? But he's taking people on a journey, but he's also blessing people in the process. And I love those two combinations. Eric, I don't know if you want to speak to that, but Joanne, you just you light a fire for all of us. And I see so many others doing the same thing. So I love it.
Congrats,
You
Joanne.
guys, I'm in the salon a lot during the day. I try to get as many of the calls that are recorded, and when I'm behind the chair, you have a client that's really under your control for 2 hours, and so it's like, before I put these chemicals on your hair, don't you want to be a brand partner? Just kidding. But it is interesting to watch how people are coming into the business, not because of another picture of a bottle, not because of another blah, blah, blah list of what all it does for us is actually them seeing us, seeing the consistency, seeing that we are actually giving back. And it's really interesting because half the clothes I gave back yesterday still had the tags on them. That's so exciting. So 6 pounds this week so far, and just loving what's going on in the business. I know that it's coming. You know, the blessings are on the way, and the promises have been made. We're just waiting to receive.
Congratulations. Love it. Keep on following Eric for sure at everything. And congrats to that. I see Elaine next. Keep on raising your hands, by the way, guys, if you have an IPA you'd like to share. And I'd especially encourage you if you've never shared before. Like, I want to challenge you today. You're like, oh, I'm just here on a fly on the wall. But, you know, I will tell you, though, those that share, you will see, you give it some time, they're going to grow the most. I'm just saying. So Elaine, she's growing. Elaine, what's going on, sister?
Good morning, everybody.
Good
So
morning.
I just want to piggyback off of what everybody's been saying this morning. I posted the reel that I posted yesterday and talked to a lady. She reached out to me, you know, from the reel. Talked to her yesterday, woke up this morning. She ordered some drops this morning. Talked to 2 more customers yesterday as well and scheduled another one for this morning just off of that one reel. And then I saw one of your reels yesterday, and I just copied it. And so I just want to let everybody know, like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, follow everybody that's in here, see what they're doing, and just mimic what they're doing. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't think you have to be this creative star. Like, literally take what we're doing and copy it. You know, you want people to know you. Joanne in the gym, I'm in the gym. I made it back to the gym this morning, guys. So I was excited about that. That was one of my vision statement bullets. So checking off another one, but you know, people are invested in you. They're like, oh yes, I'm happy you made it back to the gym, and how are you feeling? And then that encourages conversation about, you know, your healing process or whatever. I also want to say the groups, that's big as well. So I'm retired military. I'm in a military group, and someone posted about PCOS, and I was like, hey, I got these drops that I'm using. I have endometriosis. They help me a lot. And she's like, can I, you know, DM you? Can I call you? Absolutely. So we have a call scheduled later on today to talk. So put yourselves out there. You know, I know some stuff is embarrassing. A lot of stuff I didn't want to share because it's personal, but somebody else has your same personal story. And so you have to be able to meet them where they are, you know, because they may not want to share either, but they may share, you know, share the same experience. So put yourself out there.
Were you in our mastermind, Elaine? Because this topic is exactly what we're going to train on in the masterclass. But it's so powerful what you said is, and I want to encourage everyone here today, one type of a share in your story that's super important is to not just share the glory, but to share the story behind that, to share the mess. All right. You see it in Lindsay's post. You see it in anybody that's getting customers. So really think, like, what were the struggles or are the struggles that you are going through that you are addressing with the drops, for example, and talk about that. You know, even if you didn't start having your amazing success yet, just the fact that you share that struggle gets people to connect with you on a deep level. And then you can share with them what you're doing as well, too. So congrats, Elaine, on that. Love it. Welcome back to the gym. Love watching your journey. Absolutely. Cindy, Lindsay, any notes you want to pull from that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She said so many amazing things. I just adore you, Elaine. You bring so much value to this call, and I just want to appreciate you and honor you for speaking up. She gave a really good tip that I think people are hesitant to do because you feel like you need to be some creative content creator in order to have success in this business. And she said, don't reinvent the wheel. If you see something performing well on social media, whether it be a post, a story, a reel, whatever, there are ways that you can take what they've done and then make it your own. And that is just a great way to find things to post about. Okay. The other thing that she said that is very powerful, and I want to pull it to the forefront, is to meet people where they're at. And that is one of the important pieces of taking people along on the journey with you, because I want to ask you guys a very serious question. Okay. Are you ready? Do you relate more to, and I'll just say it for as an example, how many of you, drop a number one if you've ever heard of Jillian Michaels? Okay, Jillian Michaels, she's like this fitness guru, did like the greatest, the loser or something like that, right? She's hardcore fitness. How many people relate more to her, who is, to my knowledge, never experienced with losing a significant amount of weight? Or do you relate more to a girl on Instagram who struggled with weight her entire life and now has finally had this break free moment of figuring out how to lose the weight and gain her life back? Who do you relate to more? Right? Who are you more likely to lean in and listen to? Who are you going to take tips from? Probably the person that has been where you're at, right? For me, I can't relate to Jillian Michaels, and I feel like she can't relate to me. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not a great perception, but I would argue that the people that you are going to relate to more are the people who bring you on that journey with them. And we all have the opportunity to do that, no matter what your struggles are, whether it's with your hormones, gaining weight, losing weight, fitness, finances, whatever it is. So I want to encourage you to get out there and be vulnerable, because that is what people relate to. They do not relate to perfection. Okay. So brilliant, Elaine. Thank you.
Love it. Congrats, Elaine. Awesome. I see Charmaine. And if you don't know where to hit the raise hand button, it should be on the bottom of your Zoom, and you should see a heart in a red. There it is. You got it, Charmaine. Awesome. Awesome.
I found it. I was like, why can't I see it? I'm looking everywhere. All right. So I have one it's kind of like the groups thing. So I don't know if you guys are in your Nextdoor app for your communities, but we have like I always see people posting, where do I get semaglutide? Where do I get this? Where do I get that? And so whenever I see those, I have a friend here locally who she's a PA. She does do it out of her boutique. So I will plug her just because, but then I'll say, if you don't want to go that route, I have been doing something homeopathically I was trying to find where I commented, but I can't find it. But it's basically just said, I'm using these drops that are homeopathic. They have no side effects. They help with this, that, and the other. I got 2 messages from that on Nextdoor yesterday. So we'll be following up with those 2. So it works in any group, but Nextdoor is one also that you can try if you see people asking that.
Wow. Lindsay, what do you think about that?
I love it. I think that's such an incredible tip. And getting inside the groups, Charmaine's brilliant with that. Just getting inside groups and connecting with people. The whole goal, I mean, you heard what she just said, was she's just giving people some value, right? So giving them what they want, and also saying, I've also been doing this other thing, right? If you're interested in connecting, she's going to go connect with these 2 people. What we do every single day, the most important thing on that tracker is connecting with new people. That is your job, right? That is the quote job, is getting in front of new people, talking to new people, connecting with them every single day. And these groups are the best way to do it, right? Facebook, in particular, has the most incredible, guys. If you just go and search in the search bar, anything, nutrition, health, weight loss, recipes, whatever, you're going to find tons of groups, tons of groups, right? I'll give you guys a little tip on groups too. If you do go to that group and there are a lot of people that you already know in the business in there, move on to another one. There are so many groups. Try to get in one that you become the value in there, that you become the expert, right? So if I go and I look up a group really quick and I see that there's 6, 7, or 8 of you in there already, you guys got that group. That's yours. Y'all should be locking that down with so much value, right? I'm going to move on to another one, but grab one group. It doesn't have to be a ton of them, but grab one group that has thousands of people in it and make your goal to connect with 10 of them a day. Boom. You check that part off of your checklist, right? Off of your business tracker. It's really crucial. And Charmaine is so good about getting inside groups and giving them that value. And then, I mean, that's 2 people right there she would have never connected with. And if you do that every single day, again, what does that look like, right? By the end of this week, Charmaine's got 14, 15, 16 new people she's talking to every week. So I love it. It's brilliant. Charmaine, thank you.
I found it. So this one was actually, I've done it twice. So this one was asking about the side effects. Like she's been having horrible stomach problems, this, that, and the other. So I said, I've been using some homeopathic hormone balancing drops that not only help with weight loss, but sleep, energy, mood, libido, stamina, and more. You can message me if you want to know more. 2 more people. So there's been 4 from next door, from different comments on posts.
I love it. Will you drop that chat when we're done here so people can see that and copy it?
Yep.
Charmaine, I'll put it in the chat. You guys can press copy on that and put it in your notes. But I also wanted to say that it's really important for everyone to know too, that have any of you ever said to yourself, there's nobody interested. I have nobody to talk to. I just don't know that I have any leads, right? I have nobody that is going to be, looking at this business or this product anymore. Have you ever felt like that? You guys, there are billions of people on social media. I know people that have started with basically 0 friends, right? Maybe 100 friends on Facebook that have built multi-million-dollar businesses in network marketing because of groups. They just go there and they're Charmaine connecting with 2 people a day. That's it. And they just do it every day and they do it over a period of time, right? That is the key to network marketing success.
Love it. Charmaine, thanks. We have her script in the chats below. So good. All right. Perfect. Thank you for sharing. Others, income producing activities. You made a sale. You had an enrollment. What'd you do? We need to hear the secrets. I'd love to know. And I'd also like to ask, in the meanwhile, Cindy and Lindsay, there was a good question. It leans on what you just covered, Lindsay, is what are the best ways to add new friends? Is it just suggested friends? Is it groups? Like, are there any other tips on that from you guys?
It might not be a bad idea to show them how to find some new friends. And I just wanted to say too, Charmaine, your indirect approach, I've watched a lot of different master classes, coaching programs on what an indirect approach looks and sounds like. And I think that yours might actually be the most brilliant indirect approach I've ever heard. So major, major props to you. You guys, she gives people what they're asking for. Okay, I want you to hear me. Semaglutide, tirzepatide, all of these things have gone massively viral right now. Lots of people who are not on it might want to be on it and don't have access or the funds to be able to afford it, right? We could all go out and find by the thousands people asking questions about this. And her indirect approach is somebody's asking or where they can find it. And she's not saying, don't do that, that's bad. She's saying, hey, I know a really great physician's assistant in town or wherever, or I know a great whatever clinic, pharmacy where you can get it. Here's the information. But I've got to tell you, if you're open to trying a homeopathic option first, I've had great results. So it doesn't feel like a hard sell. You're giving them the information. It's a great opener. And I'm going to use this. It is the most brilliant indirect approach I've ever heard. And I want to challenge every single person on this call today to try that approach. And because I know you're going to get amazing results from talking to people and guiding them to our product first. So I love it. But let's show them. I just had to say that. So let's show them a great way to add new friends. Yes, groups are incredible because it gives you a little bit of insight in communication with somebody before you send that friend request. So they're more likely to accept if you're in conversation with them in a group. Lindsay also said something really important here too, is you don't want to spread yourself too thin. Okay. You don't need to be in 10 groups in order to work groups. I would say, and Lindsay, you probably agree with me, I would say no more than 3. Really focusing on 1 to 3 groups that you're really working, you're connecting, you're adding value, you're in conversation with people. I would say 1 to 3 groups tops that you're super hyper focused on. More does not equal better when it comes to the world of groups. So find 1 to 3 that you really feel like you can connect with people on. But
So why don't
go ahead,
we
James.
do this? Why don't we do this? I'm down to
Okay.
share, and then walk me through if we're trying to find groups. Like, I'd love to know what kind of groups you look for, like what stands out
Yeah.
and everything. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, this is something you could do along with us as well too. So I want to join groups. I'm in some groups, but I want to join some more as well too. So I'm on my Facebook, and what am I doing?
Lindsay, what would you recommend as far as searching for groups?
So you can go to the search bar. You can search. What if you type in nutrition? And just look. Look, holistic nutrition, 25,000 members. Click on it. See if there's anybody in there that you are connected with that's in your business, James.
Let me see. I do see it says, I think it's here, 11 friends or members. So
Okay.
yes.
But check and see if those friends or members are people that are in your business. They work in your business.
Let's see here. These are in our business. Yes.
Okay. So then I would move on to another one. And I would tell those people, hey, you're in this group. Work it.
Awesome.
Yep. Go to that one. You only have 4 in there.
Yeah.
That's a great one for you to jump in.
Yeah. And they're not in our business.
Perfect. Yep. You would
Do you
join.
care if it's private or public groups?
I don't, because again, if you're in there, I mean, I don't care if they're private or public. You guys may feel differently. But again, you've got 56,000 people in there. That's a lot of people, right? Yeah. And make sure when you scroll through there like that, like it's something that you really feel like you could add value to. It's something that resonates with you. That's key as well, because you don't want to be inside of groups that you're like, oh, this is a dread, right? You want to give you life too. So if it's not something that you would connect with necessarily or wouldn't be your people, move on, right? There's so many groups. But, I mean, look at all those 70,000 members, 48,000 members, 118. That I'm getting in that one. You better back off that one, James. Saying,
I'll save that for you.
To go in there. Yeah. I mean, look, you guys, there's just tons. There's tons. Oh, good tip there. Pull that one back up. Okay. 100. I thought it said 0 posts. It didn't. It said 0 posts today so far. But 724 in the last week. I mean, that group's I would definitely try to jump in that one. So you can see things like this when it's a group that's kind of locked down. You can see how many posts are they making, how many people, is it something where people are really active in it? Then that's a good idea to be in a group like that. If it's not a very active group, you may not want to be in there. It's hard to add value into a group that's not very active.
Okay.
So that is where you can find groups. You can put, Go take off nutrition and put in wellness. See what that does. Yeah, holistic health and wellness community. You have 26 friends in there.
It's a popular one.
Health and wellness coaching community. You know, I'm careful about coaching groups only because that's probably somebody that's actually selling something and working with people in there. So I'm careful about that.
This one's coaching. Yeah, serious.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So they're selling a coaching program. So just, you know, you guys can kind of that looks like it might be good.
This one's pretty active, I believe. I can't see other posts for some reason.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is for new members.
So that's what I would search again. So wellness, weight loss, nutrition, health and wellness. What are some other things? You guys can throw them in the comments if you have other ideas.
So I have one because I'm a big fan of, yes, we sell a health and wellness product, right?
Yep.
But don't be confused that just because we sell and promote a health and wellness product, that has to be the kind of group that you're joining. It's really whatever you're passionate about. But if you wanted to take, you know, the niche that we're in, which is health and wellness, right? And you want to niche it down even more. What's one thing that we know about James Zhang? What is the number one most important thing in his life? What's most important? He puts God first. He puts Jesus first. He puts his faith first. We all know that about James. So James, go ahead and type in biblical nutrition.
Yeah, I love it. So good. Do you think that this is where James's people are going to be at? Yeah.
Do you think these people are going to love and crave the value that James takes so much time and energy to pour out into the world? These people are going to love James, and James is going to love these people, right? So I want you to think about, yes, nutrition, yes, wellness, but how can you take that one step further, another connection point that you can have with people that might be a little deeper than just losing weight or getting healthy, right? Okay.
Love it.
I love it.
Pro tips.
Yeah.
All
Same
right.
for, we'll show you guys too for friends, adding friends to your network. So if you want to go back to that, James, same thing that Cindy's talking about, you know, I mean, I have no nursing background, you know, but I do know that we have a lot of nurses on the team. We have a lot of people that we work with that are in that profession that love what we do. So you can do the same thing. If you actually go to friends, let's back out of all of this.
So go to friends.
So go to friends and then your friends. Okay. And then you're going to search in friends. Oh, wait, Cindy, my brain's not working. Is it your friends or is it just regular?
Suggestions. So if he goes back one and click on suggestions.
Okay.
There we go. And then that magnifying glass.
Okay. Yep. The magnifying glass there. There you go. Yeah. So if you did say nursing. So you can find different, like, look, Melanie, if you clicked on Melanie, she is likely a nurse, said registered nurse, right? On her profile, it said registered nurse. So this is how you can find new friends that you can add to your friends list, right? Nurses are definitely people that love to do what we do. They also love to make extra income. They're hardworking. So same thing, anything that you think doesn't have to be, like Cindy said, it does not have to be, just health and wellness or nutrition or anybody that you think. So go through your own, like, teachers, right? You can look and find teachers that you could add to your friends list. This is something that you can do every single day. To add new people to your friends list. So it's super, super crucial to be adding people to your friends list every single day. And this is exactly how you can do it. Look, all of those people have some kind of nurse or nursing profession. Yes, I love that. Single moms groups, right? It's so good. What did Blair say here? After my husband's journey with Whipple procedure last year, I joined Whipple survivor and support groups. I've been connecting with people that have experienced his same diagnosis and dealing with the same lifestyle changes like his. That is absolutely incredible. Such a good tip, Blair. Just really think about your life, your journey, what you go through, and connect with people in that. Like, my husband has MS, so I connect with a lot of people in the MS world, right? So think about that for your own life, and that becomes part of your story, right? Connecting with those people and then helping people through their journey. So I love that, Blair. Thank you so much for sharing that.
So fun. Who here is excited to make new friends, like real friends, right? We're not just randomly finding people. You're finding your people. You know what I like about this, Lindsay, is that when you find them, you're like, wow, people been my entire life. It's just people that. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Cool. Yes. Cindy, any other notes that you want to chat about today? Today was a good training.
But I would love to. I noticed in the chat, Kathy Buchanan, she has some add friend advice. It sounds like she had somebody accept her friend request yesterday. I would love to hear from her and how she did that.
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Love the tracker. So I've not been having a lot of success on reaching people that I don't have any connection with or know other people are connected. So I've been going to people who are my peeps and going, if, I think I've got my friends locked down. Not everybody has their friends locked down. So I'm going to theirs and looking for people that are not just our friend, not just the one, but multiple, so that there's more connections. And yesterday, one did accept me, which was awesome. And then I did reach out because it's on the tracker. Otherwise, I would have ignored it, right? I would have said, oh, I'll just wait for them to reach out. Nope, it's on the tracker. And so she responded and said, how'd you know Johanna? And it was like, she's such a wonderful person. And so I got to go, it was like, it just started off awesome. And she's a person I just fell in love with immediately. She's just so me, so that's a big recommendation. If they don't have their friends locked down, it's not that I'm poaching them, but it's like, who can I, who's God going to lead me to? And that was that connection. So just wanted to share. We'll see what happens, but.
Way to do the do. It's exactly how this works. Love it. All right, everybody. Well, fantastic income producing activity call. Everyone's going to be different. And I don't know who here got at least one nugget today you can take action on. Give you a wave or put a 1 below. Like, how awesome. And keep on thinking, like, once you will get what you expect. So as you start to come onto these calls, one thing I plant in your mind is expect that you're going to come with IPAs to share. Like, think every day. It's like, where am I going to pull that from? Something's going to happen today. And when you have that spirit of expectancy, you're going to see that appear in your business, and then you're going to share it on our call. So think about tomorrow. What else are we going to share? And thank you, everybody, for your boldness and willingness to do that. Lindsay,
can I give one more action step?
Yeah.
When you guys have a win today, because we're going to expect that you're going to have a win today. All right. But I expect it in the comments. When you get your win today, I want you to write it down or take a mental note to talk about it here tomorrow. Can you guys do that for us? Because the more wins that you have and the more you share them with everybody, the more we're all going to grow and blossom because of this. Okay. All right. That's it.
I love it. All right. I have 2 things. Winter she's got something to share, but she's got her husband's not feeling well. They're all coming down with something. So she's not on the call. She was going to try to get on this morning. but she's got something big to share with you guys about really like not giving up on people, right? Not giving up on people, something that takes maybe a long time, and then putting them in a three-way chat. We just got a new business partner started. So she's going to share all that with you guys, give you guys those tips. All right. Second thing is, can everybody say happy birthday to Miss Kelly today? Kelly Smith, she's not on here, but if everybody can open their lines, and if there's somebody else's birthday, you guys please say it in the comments. But can we close this out? Just giving Kelly a big happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Kelly.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
Kelly. Love
Hey,
birthday.
Kelly.
Blessings to you, Kelly.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Love you,
Happy
Kelly.
birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Another
And
awesome
many
call.
more.
Love it, guys. Hey, guys, we'll
Love you,
see you if
Kelly.
you're going to be plugging into the BOC call. We got Dana Harper in 15 minutes. Other than that, have a blessed one. And let's say a quick prayer over Kelly's life, if that's cool with you guys. And this will be good. But thank you, Lord. We just thank you for Kelly Smith. She is such an incredible mom, a grandma, a leader, an influencer. And you know exactly what she's gone through. But I believe that this is the season that every single thing that was sown in darkness and in sorrow and in tears will be redeemed and reconciled, and there's going to just be blossoming. This is the year of blessing, of freedom, of breakthrough, of so much more. So we just thank you for who she is, that in this year, we're going to see that miracle come to pass. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Have a great one. Love you all.